Hi everyone, so I thought I would do a video reviewing the OPI Studio LED light. This is the upgraded version that came out around a year ago. I've had mine for about 6 months and it's worked really well for me so far. So hopefully this video will help anybody that's looking to upgrade from one of the previous OPI lights or perhaps is looking at buying a new light altogether. So the light is actually really lightweight. It would be really good if you are a mobile nail technician, as it is very portable. You can actually unplug the cord right here, and that makes for easy storage if you've got a case, if you are a mobile nail technician. Also the cord is very long, so that works out really well if your table is far away from the plug, or you need to set up at a client's house and you need a little bit of extra room in the cord, so that's a really good feature to have. Also, the light is run by a sensor, so when you pop your hand in the light, it will pick it up and automatically the LEDs will turn on. Also, a new feature of the light is the 2 air vents on either side of the machine, and there is a little fan at the back there which is currently running. I'll just switch that off. So obviously the fan helps to cool the machine down from the inside by drawing air into the machine and out through the vents, and that helps create a more comfortable environment for the client, so that when they pop their hand in, there is actually a little bit of a breeze, and there's not too much heat coming off the LED lights, so it is quite a comfortable cure. So something else that we have on the machine here is a digital display, and we've also got some touch buttons on the back here. So obviously we've got a timer button, and that just runs through the different timing options, so 15, 30, 45 or 60, and when you pop your hand in the light, that does start to count down, so you can see how long you've got left on the cure. And then the other button is the off button, and all that does is switch off the fan. So it doesn't actually switch off the machine. The only way you can turn the machine off is by unplugging it at the wall. So looking at the machine from the inside, we have all of our LED lights there. We've got ones on the side particularly for the thumbs, and some on the top there that also target the thumbs, and the sensor is within this gold bar here. So if you go to pick the machine up from the front here, you will be turning on the lights and the fans, so it's best to try and pick it up by the handle, and then that way you won't be switching the fan on every time you go to pick it up. So we've got the hand tray here, and that has finger guides on it that can help the client place their hand in the right position to get a proper cure. There is a little bit of a ledge here, so it's best to try not to get the client's nails to hang over that ledge, as there is a chance that they might not cure correctly, as the LEDs don't really target past that ledge, so that's just something to keep in mind. Usually I get my clients just to have a little look inside. I usually lift the machine up a little bit just so that they can see inside, and they can make sure that their fingers or their nails aren't going past that point. So the tray does slide in and out of the machine very easily, and then when you've got the tray out, obviously the machine turns into a pedicure unit. You can pop it straight over their foot, so that works out really well in that regard as well. Something else to keep in mind with this light is, as it switches on when you put the hand inside the light, sometimes the sensor doesn't pick up on your hand being in the light. I'll see if I can get it to do that. There we go. So obviously the LEDs aren't on at the moment, and if you do run across this and you've got a client, sometimes their initial reaction is to take their hand out and pop it back in. There we go. But when they do that, sometimes they run the risk of hitting their nails on the inside or on the side. So what I do when that happens is if you just get them to pop their hand in and wiggle their fingers around, and then the light does come on. So it doesn't happen that often, but it is something to keep in mind, because they might pop their hand in and then you go to paint their other hand and you don't actually realize that the light hasn't come on. So that is something to beware of. It is a little bit finicky in that regard. Hopefully this video has helped you today if you were looking at buying this machine. If you've got any extra questions that you'd like answered, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to get around to answering them for you. Also, I'm going to be having some gel polish tutorials coming up on this channel in the coming weeks, so please feel free to subscribe and look out for those. And thank you for watching. See you next time.